Alright, what's going on everyone? We have a pretty popular deck in Standard right now, and this is Domain Atraxa. Now there are some very, what I would consider toxic and unfun Atraxa Reanimator decks. In this case, is any Atraxa deck fair? It's fairer. It's a little bit more fair because we're just ramping into it. We're casting this fairly, we're not reanimating it, but it's still just a kind of a broken card. So what's this deck doing? First off, we need to talk about Atraxa. It's a 7 mana, 7/7 flying vigilance, death touch, lifelink. That's some very stupidly powerful stats. And then when it enters, we reveal the top 10 cards of our library. And for each card type, we can put a card of that type into our hand. So we get 1 sorcery, 1 instant, 1 artifact, 1 creature, 1 land, so on and so forth. It's very powerful. And then we have a Tali, which is a 7 mana, 7/7 trampler. When it enters, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land, and then we get to cast any number of those for free without paying their cost. So what that means is, whatever our first non-land is on our library, and whatever the first non-land of our opponent's library, we're just going to get to cast those for free. So how do we get to this stuff? Because, this stuff's big and crazy powerful, but it's also very expensive, and, well, the answer is we have a lot of ramp. We have Courier's Briefcase, which is basically a treasure token. We crack it. I mean, it's literally a treasure. It's a treasure card type. And we can crack it for a mana. Also makes a 1/1 chump blocker to stall out. And in the late game, it can be sacrificed to draw 3 if we don't need the mana anymore. We have Topiary Stomper, which is a 3 mana 4/4. When it enters, we get to search for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield. It can attack or block unless we control 7 or more lands, but, that's kind of our goal, as you can see. So that's fine. We have Invasion of Zendikar, which is 4 mana. Enters, we get to search our library for 2 basics and put them onto the battlefield tapped. This usually turns on Topiary Stomper, makes this active because it usually ramps us into 6 or 7 mana. And then we can use Topiary Stomper to attack this because it has 3 defense counters. And it flips into a 4/4 vigilance haste, so it can attack right away if we can flip it pre-combat. We can also tap it for mana right away because it can tap for any color. And then our final source of ramp, this isn't really ramp. We can pay to discard this to search our library for a basic land. It goes into our hand, so it doesn't ramp us, but it gains 3 life. This is very important for staying alive in the early game. And if we draw it in the late game, we can cast it for 7, and it makes a 3/3 for each basic land type we control, which, we're a 5-color domain deck, so we're looking to put 15 power in play basically with that. And then other cards filling out the deck, we have removal, we have a board sweeper, we have more removal, and finally, we have Archangel of Wrath. This is very important because it gains life. As you can tell, our early game is very weak. We start at 2 mana. Literally, like most decks top out at 4 mana. This is, our deck is very expensive. We have lots of expensive stuff. So what this does is it enters, we kick it hopefully twice, and we'll blow up a couple blockers or a couple attackers technically, and gain 4 life. And then it's a lifelink attacker. Also, it's a 3-power flyer, perfect for flipping Invasion of Zendikar, so that's pretty good. And that's basically the deck. So let's try it and see how it does. I haven't played this deck at all, so what's the worst that can happen, right? 1 land and this is fine. And these 2 together work great. I just need that 1 land. Do we trust Arena to give us 1 land? The answer is yes. Arena will give us a land. How will it not? There it is. Alright, so we play the tap land. Next turn we play Stomper, get a land, which lets us play this, which is going to let us play this stuff. This is like the perfect hand. It's like ideal. When it should attack, they don't. I guess they just want to protect their stuff. I'm not targeting anything. Oh, this is Thalia. Thalia is not good for me. So what do I have? I don't have blue. So we'll get an island. No blue sources. So I can't play Invasion. I have to spend a turn. Ossification. Mina Harker. I guess if they had played Brutal Cathar on my Topiary Stomper, that would have been cool. Alright, they did not though. Oh, I draw a land. Well, that's perfect. So I can still play this. And now I'll have mana for these. I need another red source. No, I have 2 red. I don't have 2 white if I draw an angel. So I want a white land, and I guess anything's fine. Guess I'll get a red source. Sure. And then I can attack that. great. Which now flips this. So that's how powerful those two are together. This finds us a land. This gets us 2, which usually makes this active. And then this attacks this and flips it. Now we've got 8 power. All of it's vigilance. This is vigilance. This is vigilance. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. That's scary. I'll throw blockers in front of this stuff if they attack. Probably play... I guess I could play a Tali. Tali will get me more blockers, which seems necessary with a Jetmir. This, I mean, the Vigilance, Death Touch, or Lifelink's all nice, but I'm afraid of Brutal Cathar. So I think playing this and just getting numbers on the battlefield seems good. Alright, opponent passes. That's pretty good. Let's play a Tali. Let's see what we get. Could get an Atraxa off our own library. We don't, so I'll take their Jetmir and my invasion. Autopay. Oh, I had to pay 1 extra because of this. I was wondering what that was. Alright, we'll get you and you. Alright, and then I guess I'll just attack this. I mean, what they... Yeah, I don't care if they trade. Does this do anything weird? No? Yeah, they can just give something protection. My mistake, I shouldn't have attacked. Oh, they let it go, so that works. Great. Play this. All of this seems pretty good. So I need a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll have 6 next turn when I play this. Which will give all my stuff trample. Lauren, that's fine. So they have trample now. But I have blockers. Probably going to be worth it to just remove their board and attack next turn instead of playing Atraxa. Alright, attacks all out? Sure. Alright, so... What are we doing here? We'll put the 8-7 here. We'll put a 5-4 here. Should I block this as well? And just take 4? Seems fine. I can probably just survive this and win on the backswing, but I don't know what this last card is. And this is a weird deck, so I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay. So they can kill a Tali. I'm gonna take a lot here, but I can play Atraxa and have a huge lifelinker, which seems fine. Alright, land, that's pretty good. So let's start by playing Atraxa just to see what we get. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Sure. So let's get a battle and a sorcery and an untapped land seems nice. And a topiary stomper. Nope, I'd rather have Archangel. Sure, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't kick it this turn. So probably I'm thinking Leyline's Binding. Scrove. Great. And now we attack like so. Great. And I'm not going to do anything because this gains 3, which I couldn't need. I don't think so. We've got so much power and stuff, but you never know. There's another Atraxa. Alright. Well, we won and we saw both a Tali and Atraxa. It's a pretty good start, I would say. Alright, got a game. See if it goes as well as that first one, and the answer is no. When we draw a land, we get this, but that's not even good enough. This is going to be very cheap. We have lots of removal. No ramp. I mean, we have Atraxa in hand, though. I want to keep it. I guess we have to hope we're not under too much pressure, I say, as they play a red land. Yeah, I don't know. This seems so just nothing good is happening. Maybe this is fine. Maybe it's fine. There's a land that I need, so that's good. So we'll play this tapped. We draw another untapped land. I'll play this in Ossification, if they have a creature, I guess. Which they do. I might need to just play Ossification regardless. Too much pressure. That is perfect for this matchup, though. So I'm going to play this. Put it here. Target you. Okay, so I can do that again next turn. With the other Ossification. Also, playing this will reduce the cost of this. 2's fine. 1 is okay, I guess. So go to 13. Sure. Board Sweeper's good. So play this tapped. Well, this is instant, so I should just wait. If they have like a, I don't know, a Reckless Stormseeker, that's what we'll use this on. Kamano. Alright. Sure. Take one. Reinforced Ronin. Should I exile that? I guess so. Exile that. Sure. Take one. Man, I got Archangel. I didn't draw lands. So we'll play this. I need another white land. Or I guess I need a black land. Yeah, let's get a black one. Sure. So if I top deck a land, I could play this and kick it once. Which would be pretty good. Bloodthirsty Adversary. So I'm taking 4. I think Red Aggro is going to be bad. And I think if I had drawn lands, it would have been okay with this. I'm going to have to just play it next turn no matter what. And hope they don't have Stoke the Flames. Oh, they didn't realize this can't attack or block. Well, I did draw land, but I don't have double white. I have double white and 1 black. Alright, so we play this. Do the black kicker. I think that's all, yeah. So play this. Kill this. Gain 2. The gaining 2 is pretty important. And now we have a 3/4 lifelink blocker. So I should be at 9. They should have hit me for 3. They didn't realize this can't attack or block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn we play this. Probably ossification as well. Top decking a land would be pretty great. This is fine. I'm actually going to block the 2/2. I'll just block the 3/3. Kind of scary. Can they give a first strike and like +1/+0? +3/+1. Unfortunate. Alright, so I got a 12. Land. So I can... What? I could play this. Yeah, I'll play this. Get a blue land? Seems fine. Play this. Now these can attack. I'll play this. Targeting land. Target you. Attack for 4. When it goes to 16. And we have Atraxa next turn. Surviving the early game is the hardest part with this deck for sure. I think we might get there though. Sure. Still can't attack. They missed out on 3, so far that hasn't been relevant. And now we just win, right? Now we just play this. Battle. Land. Enchantment. Yeah, that's game. That's what happens. Is Atraxa lands and it's just like, yep, that's game. Just surviving until you can get Atraxa down is the hard part. I actually think I'm playing 1 or 2, but I think there should be 4 Couriers briefcase. That just seems too important for smoothing out mana and also giving a blocker early. This hand's kind of medium. And it's a mirror match. That's not good. I'm not super stoked about my hand, and I went second in the mirror match. This feels like a loss, although every time I lose a mirror match like this going second, I always say like the purpose of my videos, with these videos, is to kind of showcase the deck, and well, we'll get to see it. We'll see our opponent play it well. Yeah, see, I want more of these. I think I want 4. It's just so useful. The blocker's nice. Sure, we'll play this. I need double red. I have double red. I need double white. I have double white. I don't have a black I do have a black source, but I don't have a black and red source at the same time. So maybe get a swamp. That way I can double kick this. Invasion? Yep. They can hit it for 1 if they want to. Yep, they do. Alright. Topiary Stomper. What's more important? Just killing this, or I can pay 3, get this. I can still ossification if I really want to. I should save that stuff for Atraxa and whatnot. So we'll kick this once. 2 damage here. Alright. Sure. Ossification and... Yep, they're for Atraxa. Period. That's it. The problem is they get to do this now and get a bunch of stuff, and I'm nowhere close to doing this. They don't get another Atraxa though, so that's good. Alright, Boseiju. So I guess I... Binding... Atraxa. We will play Topiary Stomper. Yeah, I'll get a white land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this gives me 7. So these can attack. Deal 7. Opponent goes to 13. I'm at 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play a Tali. A Tali will be huge in this matchup because I could get their Atraxas potentially. Yeah, so they kill my Archangel. Oh, there's an Atraxa. I can't cast Atraxa because my mana's... I do not have a blue source. Whoops. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? Alright, we'll play Atraxa, or a Tali. We get a blue source. Look at that. And Leyline's Binding. For this. Alright. So get an island for sure. Island. And I don't know, we'll get a green land or something. Doesn't matter, I don't think. Attack 4. Let's do 4 at you, 4 here. Great. They could have Sunfall, so maybe I should have just went for them. Or, yeah, Sunfall. That's what it's called. I have it in my hand. Yeah, they could have this. They have Ossification for sure. So let's see if my board gets wiped. If it does, we have Atraxa. Ossification, that's a good sign. The sign that they don't have... Oh, I'm 1 damage short. I guess, the Angel off top would win the game. The, Archangel of Wrath. Never mind. Sure. So that means they don't have a board sweeper. So that's good. That's pretty good. So I think we... Let's just do this first, just in case there's something useful on top. Let's see what we get. We want to battle. And I'll take a... I guess I can take one of these. I'll take this as my enchantment. This as my creature. That's 4 cards. Seems pretty good. I'll play this as my land for turn. I will just attack for 8. I could remove the token. It's not worth it. I want these. These are very important for removing their Atalis and Atraxas. They spent 1 on just the 4/4, right? This 4/4. That doesn't seem worth it to me. I only want to remove Atali and Atraxa. So we'll just pass. There's an Atali. I can remove it instant speed. So let's see what they get. They get an Archangel off my deck, it looked like. Yeah. And a Leyline's Binding off theirs. They can Leyline's Binding my Binding to get their Atraxa back, which is bad. But they have to choose between Binding on Binding or getting rid of my Atraxa, right? Alright, let's see. They go for my Atraxa. Okay. So I can Binding their Binding, get my Atraxa back? Instead of going for a Tali? Which seems fine. So we'll play this. Target their Binding. Get my Atraxa back. Get another trigger. Battle. Source. Nice. Nice 3-0. And the games have been interesting. They've been interesting, to say the least. By interesting, I mean we play Atraxa and win. Oh, that wasn't that true for that last game, but it's been true a lot. The mirror match is interesting, though. That was a fun game. Fun because I won. My opponent had just played Atraxa and I got stuck on lands. It wouldn't have been so fun. No ramp, but we got removal. This is good if we're playing against aggro. This gains life, finds us the lands. I think it's fine. I'm not sure if I really like this Mirrex in the deck. I just copy-pasted this deck, by the way. If you didn't hear, I haven't played it yet. These are my first games. Like, I get it, because it taps for any color for 1 turn. But, like, I think I'm just going to play tap lands. It's okay. Take 1. So, green-white. Could be Selesnya Toxic. I don't think the enchantment deck plays Grove, but you never know. Okay, yeah, this is just Toxic. This might be too fast for me, to be honest. But I'm going to play this tapped. I'm going to play this. Get rid of this. Just doing it now while they don't have protection up, so I don't have to worry about it. Technically, I could have waited, let them tap this, and, you know, try to get them, like, but it's just, this is easier. They are tapped out. I know for sure it's going to resolve. So I have black, red. I don't have double white, but I can get double white by playing this. Huh. Oh no, I have white, white, but then not the red for the kicker. I think I'm going to play this. I want to cycle this. I'm going to get a white land. Actually, I need blue for Atraxa, don't I? So let's just get a blue land. That's fine. Take 3. Go to 5 poison. This might be unwinnable. It's too fast. And at this point, like, just Venerated Rot Priest kills me, right? Red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't kick it twice. So we'll do this. I can try to kill this. Try to kill this. They might give it protection. Yeah. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Poison is getting too strong. Too fast. Yep. So I go to 9, poison. And yeah, I'm just dead. This is over. So they go to 9, and then they've got 3 attackers. I'll have 1 blocker. Unwinnable. So I think that's going to happen a lot with this deck, is aggro decks are just gonna pressure you too fast sometimes. We won 1 game against Red Aggro. So it's possible, but that's going to be the worst matchup, I think, is those early aggro decks that curve out well. Which there's a lot of, right? There's Red Aggro, there's Selesnya Toxic, there's the humans decks, the white humans and the Azorius soldiers, and all those decks can, if they have a nice early draw, they can just steamroll you. No ramp again. We've got the 1 ramp, but we've got removal again. We've got Archangel for aggro decks again. I don't know, though. I want more ramp. I'm going to mulligan this. We got a ramp this time. So I'll keep this. Put the Archangel on the bottom. We need 1 more land, and we can play this. Turn 3. Is this Selesnya Toxic? It is. Alright, well, I guess this will be a good test to see, is this matchup winnable? It feels bad. It feels really bad. I'm going to have a blocker, though, so that's nice. Take 1. Sure. Alright, so we'll play this. Get a 1-1. Haven't drawn a land, unfortunate. Alright, we'll block. Just trying to preserve the life total. That's all that matters. They get a 1-1, that's fine. Please untap land off top. Uh-oh. That is not untapped. See, the problem there is that is not untapped. But, I can just play this. Yoink this. Again, doing it before I have to worry about whether it has protection and stuff. Just cleanly get it off the board. Don't worry about it getting hexproof or whatever. So next turn we probably play this no matter what. We'll have to use this for mana, but then we'll get 2 more. We'll be up to 5, which will let me kick this once. We have double white, but then no red or black, so probably red and black. Experimental Augury, sure. I need double red as well. So we're getting a mountain for sure. Just realized this is a blue card, so this is Bant. Yeah, it's a Bant Toxic, like a proliferation thing. Yeah, this could be bad. That's interesting. It lets me play the Archangel this turn. I don't think that's worth it, though. I mean, I should play it, of course, so I don't have to use the briefcase. So play this. I have blue. I don't have black. Yeah, it's got to be blue and black. Alright, now this costs 1. It's instant, so I don't need to do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I don't cast this, I can cast a Tolly next turn. But I have this up just in case opponent hits me for 1. I think they have counter spells. We'll see if they play anything second main phase. Okay, that's good. So what do they take? The battle? The briefcase? Are you serious? I mean, I can cast this in response, but then it's gone anyway, so I guess that's fine. Tap land, of course. So I guess I play this. Can I double kick it? Let's find out. No? Do I have to do this manually? We'll try red. No, I don't have double white. I see. Never mind. So we'll kick it once. Play this. Kill this. And now this flips this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he still can cast this next turn. Do I not have double red? I thought I... Did I not get a mountain? I got blue and black. Oh my god, I just... Alright, we'll flip the invasion to cast the Atali. That's the plan. Alright, we'll play this. We will... Do you have a removal spell for Archangel? Please don't. Alright, great. So this flips. Which now gives me double red for this. Does this get countered? Does not. Well, that's a relief. And I get an Atraxa off my library. I'll take their Venerated Rot Priest and an Atraxa. And I still have Ley Lines binding up, so that's good. We'll take a land and an enchantment. And a artifact and which creature? I guess I'll take another Atraxa just in case they can answer the one I have. Seems fine. Alright. Pass the turn. Seems good. Nice. That's... I mean, it worked. It's been working. Alright, that's a quick look at Atraxa Domain. It does feel very powerful. It also feels very vulnerable. It feels like it can definitely just lose to itself or get run over by aggro decks. But, I mean, if you can get to a point where you're casting Atali and Atraxa, then it's just dumb. It's like, it's either stupidly dumb or like you lose in 3 or 4 turns is basically how I think the deck is going to play out pretty consistently. But overall, I'd say it feels pretty good. And that gives you an idea of what it looks like to pilot the deck. There you go. Hope that was useful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.